Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It is showtime. Thanks for tuning in. This is CospLA Vlog Episode 3. My name is Cosplay Chris. I am going to be your host for today. We're here to bring cosplay to a more professional level. And if you are voting for Donald Trump, please exit this window right now. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a photo retouching of some cosplay photos that I have from cosplayer Arisla. Yeah, if you want to support her page, go like her page, click the link over here. And also I'd like to say thank you to Akisa Creations. Today we're going to be editing her photos. These are not my photos, so please support the photographer. Thanks, Sandy, you're the best. So when we do our cosplay photo shoots, there are times when the sun can make our cosplay look really bad. Sometimes the lighting isn't just anime enough. Sometimes we just want to look a little bit more Japanese. But today we're going to solve those problems. First, we're going to assess our photos. We're going to look through our photos, see which ones would be the best for our edit, because usually we would take more than one shot with a cosplayer when we do our shoots. So we're going to browse and check to see which photo would be more appealing to you and the audience. And there are times where we just take multiple photos and we just want to edit all of them, or maybe we just don't want to edit any of them. But when we get home, we're gonna have to choose one so we can upload to Facebook and show our friends. Alright, the next thing we're gonna do is separation, layer separation. We're gonna separate the layer with the least exposure and the most exposure. So in this case, this photo, the background has a higher level of exposure because of the sunlight, and because this cosplayer is sitting underneath the tree in the shadows, we have less exposure, so the image is darker on the cosplayer. We're gonna mask out the cosplayer, but as you can see here, if we do separate the cosplayer only from the whole background, it still doesn't match too much. So if we look at the actual shadow of the tree, there's this whole area that doesn't really match. So we're going to have to include that in the mask too. So we're going to go ahead and mask out the shadow area, including the cosplayer. And there's also there's different ways to do this. So in this video, I'm showing you two different ways to do it. Either way will work. After that, once we get our layers separated or masked out, we're going to adjust exposure, match level of exposure, make sure both foreground, middle ground, background is pretty exposed evenly. So go ahead and do that. And once we have a properly exposed image, we can grade it, stylize it, do whatever you want with it. And from there, I am going to do a sample of my edit. You can see some of my editing workflow. So here we go. Also, if you get tired of editing your cosplayer, you can bring up some reference photos from anime. This way, you will have two different waifus while you are working. So we're gonna take this reference image and we're gonna look at the colors, we're gonna look at the value, we're gonna look at how the whole image is composed, and we're gonna reference this and use it in our actual cosplay photo. So once we've decided this is complete, now we can start our stylizing. So for the rest of the video, we're going to show you behind the scenes of how I edited the whole video from start to finish. So here's a little time lapse. Check this out, and if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe, like, share. These are only examples of some of my photography editing tips. This is not the only way to edit. For this video, I've only edited 1 hour, so I timed myself 1 hour for this cosplay photo edit. That was it for this video. There was a lot more to do, but I am limiting myself to 1 hour. I'm only showing you different techniques that I use that you can use in your photos. Hopefully this will inspire some of you to start if you haven't started. Alright, and so that is the end of the show. Remember, when you feel like you need to spend time with your waifu, go ahead and cosplay edit.